in the frame there.
It's in focus.
Okay, yeah, it's good now.
Okay, good, thank you. And then I'll just cut this part. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. So I've explained why I'm doing this, and that is essentially to cut out the fact that I'm going to be repeating things every day, saying the exact same thing. Of course, I will be at some point, but when it comes to some of the information on assignments or what I'm expecting you to hand in or complete, it'll be easier if I record some of the, I don't want to even say lecture, but record some of the instructions so that you can, I'll put it up on the website, and then you can refer to it. So with the postcard that I asked you to create, for those of you that have handed that in through EDSB, thank you. What I've done for that to give you feedback is I just put down good, like responded as good if you followed all the instructions. If you didn't follow the instructions correctly and you missed something or something's done incorrectly, I put redo. Now, if you got a redo, then you read through the instructions and look at your own work, and then you try and figure out what it is you need to fix, and then you redo it and resubmit it. Again, this is not for marks, this is just for complete and incomplete right now, so I can just check your work and your progress, where you are. And the same thing for the next tasks, the next assignment, which is a very brief introduction to graphic design. So on the first day, I had said, let's just jump right into graphic design. Like what looks good? What is appealing to our eyes? What is appealing in terms of how things are put together? That's essentially what graphic design is. You're taking things and putting it together in a pleasant way that gets people interested. So for our postcards, without too much information, we went to the site, you picked a template and then altered it, and we didn't spend too much time, no time at all, actually talking about what, alignment should be, or fonts, or sizes, or any of these things we're all going to get into as the course goes on. But the second assignment is, so on the website, I've got a link here. So assignment 2, so in Canva, you are logged in. There's the link there to Graphic Design Basics. Now each of these videos are like 2 minutes or less. And what's good about them is it's just a brief introduction to things we're going to be talking about, from fonts to color to layout. And you watch the video, and then you cut to, in Canva, it'll cut to the tutorial of how to do that. So it'll set up like a mood board, and it'll say, here's how you set up your mood board for your graphic design. So what is a mood board? They're going to explain that in the video. Obviously I'm here to explain things as well, but what I want is us to complete all of these, and then this is something I'm going to look at in class. So once you've finished all 10, it's on your Canva account. So whether you finish it today or you finish it by the next time I see you, what you're going to do is you'll put up your hand. So Mr. Ross, I've finished everything. I'll walk over, check off that you've completed everything, and then I might give you some feedback on it. And then that one is your second assignment, and that one again is just a complete, incomplete type of assignment. Formative, which is just to assess some learning. Obviously, this is a new semester with a lot of new challenges, and I think that we just need to get in the habit of kind of taking charge of what we're going to be able to do outside of the class. So when I've given you some assignments and you're like, oh, looking at the clock, I haven't been able to finish it in time, like while we're here, we do what we can, and then when you're at home, if you can work on this stuff, that's great. Canva we can use from any browser, so I'm gonna say that you can most likely do this at home. When we get into Illustrator and InDesign, you might not be able to do as much at home depending on your resources at home with computers. But what I asked my students this morning for my other class where we were downloading an Adobe program is that your job over the next few days is I want you to follow the instructions on the website for how to download the Adobe Creative Cloud. The Adobe Creative Cloud is like your program manager. So you download that first, you log in using your Pembina Trails account, your email, and your password. From there, once the Creative Cloud is loaded, you will be able to install programs on their own, like Photoshop, or in this case, Illustrator and InDesign. And then the next time I see you, I want to know if you have it at home. Because if everyone has it at home, we can do more. If you don't have it at home, I can figure out ways to work around that, whether opening up computer labs at lunchtime or figuring out if there's another version that we could use. There is possibilities, but I gotta figure out what people can do here, which I have a pretty good idea of, and what people can do outside of the class. So that's about it that I can think of right now. So today, for those of you that haven't finished the postcard, finish the postcard first, hand that in, and then you go to Graphic Design Basics and you watch the video, complete the accompanying exercise with that in Canva. It saves everything, it saves your progress, and then once you're done, which I assume that some of you will be able to complete within the next 45 minutes, then you show it to me, and then you're finished that part, and then when you go home, you try and download the programs. So on the website, there's one last thing. Right here, I've got a video, an instructional video, how to download Adobe Creative Cloud. So if you have any questions, ask me in class or message me on Esme. Okay, thank you.